Film Development Hell, Day 93. I'm leading a directing workshop at Abbey Ray's acting studio tonight in Las Vegas. It's the name of this video. Why? Well, my name is Deborah Richards and I'm an independent film director. And I'm very excited because about a month ago, a friend of mine, Abbey Ray, who owns Abbey Ray Actor Studio, hit me up and said, would you be interested in leading a directing workshop? So that's what's happening tonight. We're doing four scenes, two from Titanic, two from Ferris Bueller's, and it's over 3 hours at the studio. I'm not quite sure who I'm going to be working with in terms of actors. I don't even know if I've met them before, but I'm very, very excited to get into this. It's going to be a wonderful practice for me as a director. And so we're just waiting to rally the troops, and we're going to pack the car and put the gear in the car, and we're going to head on out to Abbey Ray's acting studio. But as you guys know, nothing happens without coffee. So this is the camera we're going to be using today that we built yesterday in yesterday's YouTube, if you saw that. And this is Rad, my camera guy. And we're just packing up stuff now to head out to Abbey Ray's studio. So, cool. What do you think, Cookie? So, Patrick, what are your expectations when someone says a directing workshop? What springs to mind in your mind's eye?
Well, automatically, I think of a workshop where you actually teach people how to direct. But since I know this is an acting studio, is teaching actors how to deal with directors on a set. That's what I think of.
Yeah, that's how I imagine it too. It's a life situation where I will be guiding some actors through a few scenes, and we will go through the rehearsal, then staging, then blocking, and staging, blocking. No lighting today. We're not doing any lighting. So I'm going to be focusing on performance with the actors and really focusing on what the scene and what the written word means and what they're trying to achieve in these scenes, both on a surface level for the characters and on a deeper level. So, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I've never done anything like this, to be honest, except for when I was in film school. So that's been a long time since I've done anything like this. And then the other weird thing is that usually when I direct something, I've had a very, very long time to think about it and think how I want to direct it. Whereas this time, not only have I only had a week for 3 of the scripts and only a few hours for the 4th script, but also they're both from movies that I happen to know very well, Titanic and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So it's really hard for me to disassociate what I already know is the direction with how I would tackle it. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm expecting to fail, but I'm expecting to learn. So I'm excited. Stop it. Do you have anything to drink? I'm thirsty as well.
I don't know. Let me just check.
That's amazing. So my name's Deborah Richards, but you guys can all call me Debbie because that's what my friends call me. That was the intro? Okay, cool. No, I can go.
Talk about yourself, what you've done. We'll put on your Instagram and all that
good stuff. Sure. Okay, guys. So it's lovely to meet you. Abbey contacted me about a month ago about doing this, and I'm very, very excited to be here. My intention tonight is to fail spectacularly and learn, okay? This is obviously a safe space for us all to fail because that's how we learn. And even though I'm a director, I was just saying to Abbey earlier, it's really strange because I've been directing professionally 15 years, and I've only been on set directing out of that time maybe 3 months of that 15 years because so much time is spent prepping and so much time is spent in the aftermath of what you shoot and so much time is spent marketing what you do that being a director is a really, really hard thing to practice. You don't get a lot of practice. So I'm really excited to practice with you guys today. But I have done a lot of directing overall. I've directed about 200 commercials. I've done 2 feature films. I'm in development for my 3rd feature film now. I'm a 4-time Emmy winner and proud Vegas resident and dog owner. So that's me. So as I understand it, we're going to do 4 scenes tonight. Each scene has 2 people. And 2 of the scenes are from Titanic, and 2 of the scenes are from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Has everyone seen Titanic? Who has anyone not seen it or does not remember it? You've did bits of it, yeah. Cool. Has everyone seen Ferris Bueller? Most of it? Sacrilege. Get out. No, I'm just kidding. I love the movie.
I gave my parents so much crap about movies that came out before I was allowed to watch them.
Yeah.
I seen it, I'm like, what was it rated?
That's so funny. It's like I give my parents crap out. Like, I won't watch it because it's black and white. I'm sorry. My eyes can't judge distances. I'm sorry, I need color. So what the funny thing is, I've seen both films and I know both films really, really well. So there's 2 things working against me tonight, okay? One is usually when I direct something, I've already had a lot of time to think about it, to in some cases years, right? And I only got these scripts a week ago, and one of them I got this afternoon. So I haven't had the vast amount of time to just kind of, artistically stare at the blank wall and ponder, what the hell am I going to do with this scene, right? The other thing I got working against me is that I know these movies so well that I already know what the direction is. So now I've got to pull myself away and say, well, what would I do different? That these guys have done pretty good with these movies. So what the hell do I know, right? So so everything's working against me. So I just want to say, as I fail, please be gracious with me, as I will be gracious with all of you. And we're here to learn together. Abbey, do you know what scene you want to do first? Scene.
We have the Rose and Cal scene from Titanic.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, why don't you guys come up here and we'll just do a little read through first of all. Why don't you guys let's get you separated so you're on 2 different chairs because there's a natural separation in the anxiety of the piece. So we're just gonna do a read through, but I don't want you being all chummy shoulder to shoulder on this because it's just so against the spirit of the piece. All right, so let me see. Which page is this?
This is 75 and 76.
Sure.
Or 88 maybe. No, it's pages 75 and 76.
Is that? Can I borrow this apple box, please? Do you mind? Let me go over here so I can see you guys and everyone else can see you guys. I'm out of the way a little. I just need my coffee. And I'm sorry, what are you guys' names?
I'm Jason.
Jason, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Callie, pleasure. Jason and Callie. Okay, I'm going to say that in my head about a billion times so I don't ask you again in a minute. Okie dokie. So, let me pull up my notes. Right off the bat, let's just talk real quick about what the scene is and what is going on here. One of the hardest things for me to do in the field is pay attention to my notes. Because as soon as I get on set, I get a little kind of like snowblind and I'm like, it's all going on. So one thing I want to try and do today is really concentrate, for me, on the notes that I've already made. And that involves finding them and reading my writing. Okay, great. So, for those of you who don't know, this is a scene from Titanic where, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, okay? So Rose is in an arranged marriage to Cal, and he's basically pissed off because she's been flirting with this other guy on the boat, Jack, the Leonardo DiCaprio character, right? So they're at breakfast, and they're sitting opposite each other, and Cal is basically going to tell you to stop seeing him. That, in a nutshell, is what the scene's about, okay? But we'll actually uncover the layers and get deeper into it. But first of all, let's just start off with a straight-through read-through, okay? Cool. All right, whenever you guys are ready.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes, your exertions below decks were no doubt exhausting.
I see you had that Undertaker romance over the colony.
You will never behave that way again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can demand. I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are. And my wife. In practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. Is this in any way unclear?
And I don't think we need that last line because it's actually to a third person in the scene that it seems like a bit of a hanger. Okay, cool. All right, let's jump into first thoughts. Firstly, let me ask you guys. All right, what do you think the scene is really about? Okay, like what is the underlying thing of this scene? Any thoughts? I mean, we know what on the surface it's like he just wants her to stop seeing Jack, right? But what is it really about?
It's about control. It's about what he expects a wife, especially his wife, does and how his wife acts.
Yeah, it's about control and deep-rooted jealousy. Now, why do you think that control and jealousy is so important to your character? Why is the control so important?
Because it's a high society world, and how a wife behaves reflects on her husband and reflects in the family and therefore reflects in the status in society.
Exactly, 100%. I would say, your character is deeply insecure, right? So something I like to identify in scenes is the difference between a character's want and their need, right? So everyone wants something and needs something, and sometimes they align, but mostly they don't, and it makes a good narrative when they don't because they're in conflict. Like, I need to lose weight, but I want cake, right? So there's right conflict, okay? So I just want to talk about the needs and wants in this scene. What I think is pretty clear. Actually, just before that, let's back it up a little. Let's talk about what do you imagine you were doing, your character was doing right before this scene? Before you walk in, what do you think the last thing you were doing was? Your character. And it's not a test of what was the scene before this in the movie, but it's more a comment of how's he walking into the scene? Did he just have a lovely breakfast or a bubble bath or a fight or what? What do you think?
He's like a time bomb right now.
He's a
Time bomb, yeah, that's a great. And by the way, this is popcorn style. So if anyone wants to chip in with anything at any time, please chip in.
Before this, he's preparing, not just for this conversation, which he knows he's going to have, he's preparing for how he will be viewed by everyone
Right.
for the rest of the day.
I like to imagine that you remember in the movie he's got a right hand man, yeah, who he's sent to spy on you, right? I like to imagine that just before this, you've been talking to him, and he's been you're in a little information loop with him, right? He's just a yes sir, right? So you're probably saying, I can't believe she was out, and he's like, you have every right to be mad, and you're probably spitballing with this and getting more and more wound up, and he's validating your reasons to be wound up because how dare she make a mockery of you, and so you're walking in already hot, right? That's what you're coming in with. Now, what do you think you were doing before he walked in?
I kind of just imagine it was morning and I was maybe getting ready and I was kind of feeling the impending, when you do something, you're kind of waiting for someone to say something. I feel like I could feel that.
Yeah.
So I was just getting ready and just kind of almost like, okay, something's about to happen.
Yeah.
Situation.
I think I've seen the film, and the last time you saw him was at dinner, the previous night, and then you went and you were gallivanting around with Jack, who's in cabin class, right? So while you're sitting here eating your breakfast, the what's happening to you right before this scene is, I would imagine you're just thinking about Jack, because you're probably playing with your food, right? And you're daydreaming about last night. That's what's going on. So I think it's very clear in the scene what you want, right? What you want, you had last night,
Right.
which is Jack, right? But what do you need?
Well, what I need in general is freedom.
But in the scene specifically, what do you need? What do you need in this scene? Your character.
I feel like Rose is trying to get across that she needs to not be babied almost.
Do you think you might feel guilty about last night, knowing that you were in this arranged marriage?
I think she definitely feels guilty, but it's hard because she wasn't guilty enough to not do it.
Right.
And she knows the guy was spying on her.
Yeah.
So, because if it was me, Callie, in real life, and I saw someone spying, I'd have left right away. But she kept having a night.
She kept having a night.
But yeah, I definitely think she feels
Well, you're not
guilty.
married to a rich guy like me.
Exactly.
So I think, in view of all that, if he starts asking questions about last night, you're not gonna want to. That's gonna be really uncomfortable.
Right.
So I think what you need is, in the back of your mind, you need to distract, right? Because you're thinking about Jack and you're thinking, oh shit, if old Sour Grapes walks in and asks me about shit, I'm going to be like, no, you're crazy. Yeah, deflective.
Right.
Oh, how dare you ask me about that? You're annoying me.
Right. Kind of gaslighting.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about your guys' relationship. Obviously, it's a terrible relationship because it's an arranged marriage, right? And we talked about the last time you saw each other. Okay, cool. Let's do another quick read through now with all that in mind, because you know what you want is Jack. That's what you're daydreaming. But what you need is someone not to come and burst your bubble and distract. And how are you gonna fucking get away with this? It's a small boat. Technically, and of course you're coming in hard. What you want is her to stop seeing someone. What you need is to be respected, right? You need to be not made a mockery of, because she's doing that. Like, everyone's laughing about you behind your back, right? The whole boat knows about it. All right, let's read it.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes. No doubt your excursions below deck were exhausting.
I see you had that undertaker of a manservant follow me.
You will never behave that way again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command.
Yes.
I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are. And my wife. In practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out a fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Awesome. Cool. I felt a lot more on that. I felt a lot more, and rightly so, because it's the second read through. So before we get into okay, so the way this scene is shot, let's actually set up some chairs so that we can do this. I guess we just need 2 chairs. Let's have you literally sitting directly opposite each other, and. Is this table suitable for knocking over, Abby? Probably not. Do you have a lighter thing?
Every
or
table's
maybe,
suitable for knocking over.
or maybe we can put a.
I think I knocked over cups is what I did last time. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah,
There were
let's
cups
just.
on the table and I knocked one over.
You're welcome. Here we go, and we can just do it on an Apple box so you have access to the person. Okay. Oh. Cool.
Do you want that chair closer, or do you want her back there?
Let's bring that chair a lot closer, please, so that Sure. Sorry, I am the equivalent of the cat in the hat. Wherever I go, I leave shit. Okay, so, all right. What they did in the movie is they basically shot it predominantly wide. They had them sitting the other way around from each other, and they shot it wide. And what we would do normally is we would do a shootout. We'd do the wide first. We wouldn't stress about the meat of the shot. We'd stress about the beginning and the end of the wide, because for the meat of the shot, you're going to punch in for close-ups. So if we're going to do a standard shootout and coverage, we shoot it wide. Then we come in for a dirty over the shoulder here. We shoot it in 4K so that in post we can push in for a close-up if we want. And we do the same on the other side. And that would be the scene. But I actually want to do something a little different, okay? I've been playing with this idea in my head. Are you all familiar with the line of action and not crossing the line? Is anyone not familiar with that?
Tell us again.
So? Cool, okay. I love diagrams, please excuse me. Okay, so imagine you're looking down from the heavens on a set, and there's one person talking to another person. Those are arms and a head, right? There is an imaginary line of action that connects them, yeah? When you're shooting with a camera, you got to stay on one line of that action, because that shot right there would, you know, kind of be represented by like that kind of thing, right? Say this person has hair, okay? But if I suddenly jump the line and shot over here with the camera, now all of a sudden these two people are on the opposite sides of each other, so it becomes a continuity thing, okay? The only time you can jump the line, so in other words, on this first setup, this camera, I can put it anywhere I want, this side of the line, it won't fuck up continuity, right? But if I jump the line, all of a sudden the people swap on the screen. So the only time you can jump a line is if you, A, cut away to a different shot. This is a dog. Okay, cut away to the dog, then I can jump the line, right? Because it scrambled people's brain. Another way you can jump the line is you can actually physically move the camera while shooting, right? Another way you can jump the line is shooting a shot directly on the line. So what I want to do today is there's one action where you stand up and you knock everything down, and it's super dramatic, okay? And I think what would be really cool for that is when you stand up, we'll do a shot directly on you and follow up with that, okay? So that when you hit everything, or rather hit it that way or whatever,
Good, that's what I was gonna do.
we can then cut to a wide on the other side. We can jump the line halfway through the scene. Why do I want to jump the line halfway through the scene? Great question, Billy. Because not only will we get to see a whole different piece of the scenery, rather than just the back of the room, I want to see out the windows and the ocean and all that drama after that dramatic moment. But I want to flip the scene at the most dramatic moment, and that's the most dramatic moment. So it's a perfect excuse to jump the line there, okay? So that's what I want to do. So let's do a little blocking rehearsal, and then we will get some camera involved. Sound good? All right, guys. Like this, and whenever you're ready. Who's got the first line? Cal.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Let's start off with you walking in and sitting down from that door, okay? So you're playing with your food. You're probably secretly thinking, I hope he doesn't join me for breakfast. That'd be great. Okay, and action. Let's deliver the line before you sit down.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes. No doubt your exertions below deck last night were exhausting.
I see you had that undertaker of a manservant follow me.
You will never behave that way again. You understand.
I'm not one of your foremen in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are. And my wife. In practice, if not yet by law.
Okay, let's back it up to the knocking of shit. I want to see that be more explosive. I want to be scared. I want to see the last line that you had. You're trying to fucking control. The last line before you explode. I feel on this first page that tension's got to be building. Okay, each line you're just fucking trying to hold it back so much because how fucking dare she? Okay, and so by the time that she gets to me to the you know, I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance. That's boiling. That's red, right? That's fucking 0 to 60 at that point. And you got to be explosive, and not only explosive, not only knock it and then come towards her, but try and do it all in one flow motion where you knock it and you I want to see you kind of you know, really exert your physicality and come down on her, right? So she is like, she's forced to physically go back and be scared. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, let's take it from the top, please. Action.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes. Your exertions below deck last night were, no doubt, exhausting.
I see how that undertaker of a manservant follow me.
You will never behave like that again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are. And my wife. If not in practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out of fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Excellent. I think, okay, so notes. Okay. Once you knock that stuff and you know, enforce your physicality by gripping the sides of the chair, I think you need to raise the volume, and be shouty. I really like the way you dropped it back down for the last two lines on the I will not be made a fool of. Because I think one thing that scares me at least is when people are unpredictable. Okay? So when you go from 0 to 60 like that and then come back down, that's fucking, oh my God, this person's terrifying. Cool. Any thoughts, comments from the gallery?
Yeah, louder.
Yeah. I'm going to watch from this side this time. So let's go through it one more time and then we'll get the camera involved. And how are we doing on time?
We have until 9, so we
No,
have
but I want to budget time for each one, each section.
Usually like 30 minutes.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Cool. And whenever you're ready.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes. No doubt your exertions below deck last night were exhausting.
I see you had that undertaker of a manservant follow me.
You will never behave that way again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance.
Stop it right there. Sorry, back it up. Sorry to stop you in a really intense moment, but I got to get this note across. I think when you come back with that, I'm not some foreman in your mills, I think you've been thinking about this a while. This is a line you already have ready to spit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think such a big beat.
Hesitation.
Yeah, like when he says, you know, do you understand? You're like, fucking slow your roll, right? But I love the intensity. All right, let's just, we don't have to walk in again. Let's just pick it up from the last line of the first page. You will never behave like that again. Do you understand? Whenever you're ready.
You will never behave that way again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are! And my wife. In practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out of fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Ooh, I like the push. You weren't expecting the push, wait. That's good. That's good.
Now I'm gonna do something different when you do it on camera.
No, I think that was great. I think you guys did a great job. I have one note for you. When you're doing that last bit of dialogue with the whole shout, and you've got her there in the chair, I feel like you want to punch her so bad, but you would never do that because a man never hits a woman.
Right.
But you want to, right? So I was thinking like maybe when you're chastising her, maybe take one hand off and like curl it up, like you're fucking holding yourself back, and, you know, and then maybe kind of give it a respite because you get control, and then you deliver those last two lines a little bit more subdued. Sound good?
Got it.
Cool. Let's go from the top. Let's get a camera and do a wide. Okay. Let's shoot from here. You can.
Sorry?
Cups underneath the.
Oh yeah, there should be another cup. Oh, it's under by your foot.
Crossing.
Under my foot? Yeah, under the couch.
Because we're focusing on. Oh, actually, what you got everything down?
No, I got it down. The lighting's different.
Yeah, and you can beast up the ISO and get grain in there if because this obviously isn't for broadcast. This is for reference. So you got a waveform on that?
Yeah, sure.
We can also post the curtains if that's like that better.
Oh sure. Okay, good to know. Thanks. No, I think it's good. I like the light that's bouncing back off. Actually, it's giving a little bit of help. Why does it look ghost? Oh, you got the. I was like, what's ghosting? No, that looks great.
I'm at 640
Cool.
around there, so.
Okay, so you good. Awesome. We've been working together like nearly 20 years. And I still give him a hard time about everything.
So when I come around,
No come around, just wide.
just the way.
Yeah, just play it wide. You can throw it on sticks if you want for the wide.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. All right, just give us one beat. And we'll stick it up. Any notes? Any notes from you guys? How are we feeling? New person in the room, hi.
Hi.
See, I've already lost my coffee. I'm like Cat in the Hat, I swear. Like, I'm CSI's dream. Because I leave evidence. Yeah.
Would it be helpful for them to come a little bit closer this way? Because the last take, when the table got sent that way,
Yeah.
you kind of had to slow down so you didn't trip over it.
It's actually a fair note because not only that, but also when we shoot the other way, we're going to need a bit of distance. So let's kind of scoot it out to the edge, if that's okay.
No, I think the point is to leave the table back a little bit, right?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
So I have
Yeah,
I can knock it over, but I have a clear lane.
There you go. You gotta
That's what I was doing, right?
Yeah, for it to be smooth.
pa,
Yeah.
pa, pa.
Yeah. So the lane is so even if the table doesn't go over, the lane is clear.
Cool. Don't go crazy on the bubble.
No, that's it.
Cool.
I got it.
All right. Picture up.
Picture that.
Cool. Stand by. You ready, Freddie? Cool. Camera speed. Action. Whenever you're ready.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes. No doubt your exertions below deck last night were exhausting.
I see you had that Undertaker romance serpent follow me.
You will never behave that way again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are. And my wife. In practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out a fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Good job, guys. Let's go for a reset. We're gonna shoot it from this
Available to
side.
play
from that
bad
side.
guys in Las Vegas, Southern California, and Arizona.
Good job. I want to give you some props as well for all the business you were doing with your hands earlier, because I didn't give you credit for that earlier, but I recognized it a couple thingies ago, and you're doing great with that. Cool. How'd you guys feel? I felt it. I felt it. I felt
Terrible,
it.
but
Cool. Okay, let's do a dirty OTS over shoulder for this way. Yeah, let's go handheld. You good with that? Cool. Okay, so we'll just give Rad a quick beat. I'll take sticks for you.
On the back.
You got it? What is stopping it? I got you. How is that? Something is preventing it. You know what it probably is? The screw on the bottom of the plate. Could be the screw on the bottom of the plate. You got it? Awesome. Cool.
Does you have them rehearse their scene because you haven't worked on that scene yet?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, dirty OTS. And for the head of the shot, just track him and then land on the dirty OTS. Copy that?
so from the top.
Yeah, from the top. You feel good on the track and the drop down?
I'm not.
Yeah? You got deep focus?
What was that? Yeah.
What's your f-stop?
F-stop is F. So, be fine.
Okay, so your zone of focus is from here to there, basically, is what you're going to need. Yeah?
I got it.
Sweet. I know you do. All right. Camera standby. Speed.
Speed.
Action.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes. No doubt your exertions below deck were exhausting.
I see you had that undertaker of a manservant follow me.
You will never behave that way again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are!
Cut. We'll cut there because we're going to jump the line. But first of all, I want to get the reverse of it. So let's do that from this side. So we'll do a quick reset. Back to 1. You're going to do, I want a dirty OTS from, you can pick it up from when he sits down. Like, track him into it. Okay? Cool. And this time we'll go through to that same point. And we'll cut again at that same point. Okay? Okay, camera standby.
From the top.
You can take it from like halfway through the door.
Halfway through the door.
Yeah. Because, yeah, that works. All right, camera speed. Actor standby.
Yep.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
I had hoped you would come to see me last night.
I was tired.
Yes. No doubt your exertions below decks last night were exhausting.
I see you had that undertaker of a manservant follow me.
You will never behave that way again. Do you understand?
I'm not some foreman in your mills that you can command. I'm your fiance.
Yes,
Alright,
you
cut.
are!
Let's cut there. Okay. Now, let's take it from, we can just do a couple more shots and then we can patch all this together. So let's reset the table, please. Okay. Let's have you stand up, and I'm going to move your chair out of the way just for a second. You can stand over in the corner there, because you're naughty.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. And you're just going to, this is going to be you standing up and hitting the thing,
Okay.
exploding from there, okay? But Rad, I want you straight on here, on the line, yeah? And you're going to track up with him, right? So ideally what you want to do is bend the knees and pop up with him, all right? And I want this to be tight, but...
Do you want me to go into the line, like right into the camera?
Yeah, well, we're gonna, the second you hit the things is when the cut happens.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
So that doesn't matter, but
Okay.
but up to that,
All
right? Let's do a quick run through without knocking everything over.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, action. Okay. What up? Let's not do less of the toward and more of the arm action.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try that again. Quick run through. And steady, everyone. 3, 2, 1, action. Really exaggerate the arm, or be back a little, and because I want to see that arm movement. Okay. One more. Try it and make sure he's dead center. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, action. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's run that because we weren't filming.
Okay.
That's just a quick run through. That's gonna look good. Super exaggerate the twisting of the arm. Okay, so that you make your arm come really high.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I hitting the table?
No.
No, still.
But when you're up and Rad's up and you do this, he's only seeing this part like
Okay.
from tits to top, right? So you want to kind of
Get
like
the arm- get the arm up.
really get the arm up, because then when we do it from this side, we can cut real nice on that.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, let's do a roll on this one. Camera stand by. Cool. Whenever you're ready. 3, 2, 1, action. Right now you're swinging like that. I want you to swing your arm up.
So, up.
No. Bring your arm so it up, ends up there.
Oh, follow
Yeah.
through. Okay.
Follow through and twist.
Just like golf.
There you go. Just like golf. Okay. Camera speed.
Camera is.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, action. Great. Can you pull that up for review real quick? Okay, let's reset the set. Actually, you can sit on that couch for a second while you pull it up for review. Let's get your chair back in, have you sat there. Okay, and we're going to shoot the knocking of all that stuff. Let's see this real quick. That's great. Okay. We might have to move the couch so you can shoot it from the side.
Sure.
Let me just pull this out to the side. Awesome, thanks. Just to give you a little distance there. Okay. So we're going to shoot from here to the end of the scene. Let me get a picture up. Okay, you're going to have to go, it's 20 millimeter. Let's get your chairs right to the edge of the stage because we're kind of backed up into a wall here. Okay, can we go low? There we go, because his final position is more like this, so make sure that's in frame. Yeah?
You want her or do you want the wide?
Huh?
You want the wide or?
Let's have you both get a little closer to each other, please. There you go, solved it. If the mountains, if Muhammad won't go to the mountains shall come to Muhammad. Okay, that looks good. Okay.
All the way to the end?
Yeah, all the way to the end. We're gonna pick it up from. Let's do your snappy line of course I know it's gone. You remind me every day. Oh no, sorry. Sorry. Yes, yeah. We'll pick it up from there, and that's it. Cool. We got this, and one other shot, and then we can wrap up the scene, and then move on to the next one.
How's that?
Looks good. Okay. Camera speed.
Camera is your.
Okay, and action.
I'm not some foreman in your middle second command. I'm your fiance.
Yes, you are. And my wife. In practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out a fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Cut. Excellent. Let's get back to that. Let's do a reset on that real quick. On this one, when you do the fist clenching, do it with your left hand.
Okay.
Copy that. And this one, we
It
can,
doesn't count if you hit your wife with your left hand.
and this one we can pick up from your arms on the thingy. Let's get you up and let's do a dirty over his shoulder on that position. So let's start you with your hands on the side of the chair.
Okay. Do you want this knocked over again?
Well, we won't see it actually in the shot. So put your hands either side of the chair, and we can throw you on an apple box rad. There you go. We'll do a dirty OTS. See that? That was great. Okay. And all I want you to do is kind of slightly stand up and then fall into it as you deliver your line. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Speed camera.
Back here.
Okay. Speeding camera.
Speed.
Okay. And whenever you're ready.
Yes, you are, and my wife, in practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way his wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out a fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Great, cut. Okay, we're going to do that same thing again, but from down here. So we're doing the same gag again. So if you could go to 2 so we can frame up. So put your hands either side of the chair because that's your second position.
Okay.
Let me see the frame up on this. Yeah, give him lots of power. Give him lots of... There you go. Yeah, all the power in the world. Okay, cool. So you can back up into position 1 and you can lean into it and we can do it. Okay, ready? Speed. Cool. Action.
Yes, you are, and my wife, in practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out a fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Awesome, cut. One last shot that I want really quick, just one really quick insert. Let's put you there, Rad. I just want to get the fist. So let's get real close on the fist and you're going to track with it, right, as he pulls it up. Okay, yeah, just track, your world is the fist. Cool?
Do you want me to do the whole line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speed camera. Action.
Yes, you are, and my wife, in practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out a fool.
Cool, let's do that. No cutting, let's just do that again. Action.
Yes, you are, and my wife, in practice, if not yet by law. And you will honor me the way a wife is required to honor her husband. I will not be made out a fool. Is this in any way unclear?
Good little turn there. Cut. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think we've got everything we need for that scene. So let's give these guys a round of applause. I think you guys did great. Awesome job. Awesome. How did it feel? Felt good?
Intense.
Yeah, felt intense. Cool, cool, cool. Any notes from you guys?
That was great.
Cool. I think if I had more time, this is what I would do. I think for that final push off, because it's so cool and dramatic, I think I would shoot it from back here, like maybe even like a super low wide, just for that push off, and then have you walk past the camera. I think that would be cool. What's that? Cool. But other than that, I think we got it. I mean, that was all the elements of the scene. Director and furniture mover. Okie dokie. Who's next?
They're gonna change.
They're going to change.
Yeah.
We love you the way you are. Whew. Abby, any notes?
No, I think that's
Cool.
I like watching you direct. I don't think I've ever seen you direct.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's so rare. Because I'm always prepping. 'Cause it's
No, I like watching it.
awesome.
We'll hire you for our next film.
What's
You,
that?
you could be on set for our next film.
Good
We'll
job.
get you a job. We want to shoot in New Mexico. Because unlike Nevada, the state legislator passed
You did
film
good.
incentive bill there. No. No, unlike
That
Nevada.
lens has been through a lot. It's probably.
Yeah,
it's
that's why we're
probably-
shooting our
that's
next film probably in
due
New
a
Mexico
few more.
because of their incentives. Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah, I have an agent there.
That was my shit.
You got beat up.
Oh, yeah.
I think you worked in Mexico.
I was worried more about the lens.
No,
Is that
Danielle, Danielle Chambers.
Yeah,
Of course you know. Yeah, she's been to Mexico a couple of times.
Oh, thanks.
Because of
Hey,
her
sorry,
agent's got
I'm
a
not
job.
just to meet you. I'm Debbie.
I'm Honor.
She's got
Nice to meet you. How do you say it, Honor?
Honor.
What a cool name. It's an honor to meet you, Honor. Hey, how you doing? I'm Debbie. Hey, nice to meet you, Alton. You look so familiar. Have we met? You look familiar.
Yeah, I think it's one of those. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Moving on to
That's
the
fine.
second scene.
It's never-ending.
Yeah, Daniel's maybe.
And just kick a little volume more for the kids in the back.
Ring ring.
Oh,
Hey Cameron, what's happening?
hello.
How you feeling?
Shredded.
Is your mom in the room?
She's not at home. Where are you?
I'm home. I'm taking the day off. Why don't you come over and get dressed, get up?
I can't. I'm sick.
That's all right. Come on, pick me up.
I feel like complete shit, Ferris. I can't go anywhere.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I think with your energy at this point, I'm sorry to hear that. Rather than being sympathetic, I think you got to kind of gloss over his pain and be like, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you're coming out," kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of like, "I'm sorry to hear that."
Okay, so not really concerned that.
No, not concerned about him at all. You're concerned about them. You want to show off to the world how your best friend comes running.
Okay. Okay.
No concern.
Okay.
Zero fucks. Cool. From the top.
Ring ring.
Hello.
Hey Cameron, what's up?
Hello.
How you feeling?
Shredded.
Is your mother in the room?
She's not at home. Where are you?
Oh, I'm taking the day off. Why don't you get dressed? Come on over.
I can't. I'm sick.
Well, that's all in your head. Come on over.
Ferris, I feel like complete shit. I can't go anywhere.
Well, I am sorry to hear that. Come on over and I'll pick you up.
I like the end part. That's funny. You know what line I don't understand? I don't understand why he would ask, "Is your mother there?"
Yeah.
I don't get that, because I think what the writer is trying to do is illustrate that while he's sick, that no one's home. But it's a clunky way of doing it, because what the fuck would you give a fuck?
Yeah.
So, bad writing. Anyway, let's get a camera involved. I think we're ready to get some shots.
Camera.
Shots, shots, shots.
No, he's supposed to do it. Ferris is supposed to do it.
Please.
Vice versa. Just because it's like
Okay. Who would you like to shoot first? I say let's shoot Ferris. So let's get sorry, Cameron, sorry. I don't know why it's a long day. let's get a medium. So you can throw it on sticks. I think sticks, and my reason for my artistic choice for sticks is he's ill, he's still, he's in bed, there's no motion. So we'll do sticks. And then I think what we'll do is we'll do handheld for you, because that's the counter to it. It's a lively and it's kind of a little bit more movement. And again, I think your responses to him need to be a little quicker. I mean, close the gap between him finishing a sentence and you starting a sentence. Not so much for you, but definitely for you. What?
Pick it up.
What?
Pick up and I'll lock it.
Pick up what?
Cameron's put 'em.
Oh, we're doing sticks? Sorry, so we're doing legs? Sorry. Cool. Just rough bubble it. Does anyone know what that means? Rough bubble it? Bubbling it? Yeah, you want to tell us? Yeah, get it level. So I'm like, rough bubble it. It doesn't have to be perfect, just... Let me know when you got a picture up. Let's go through it while he's getting the camera ready. So action whenever you're ready.
Ring. Hello. Cameron, what's happening? Hello. I know, we fast forward.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, how are you feeling? Is your mother in the room? She's not home. Oh. I'm taking the day off. Should get dressed and come on over. Yeah, I'm sick. It's all in your head. Come on over.
I think for the I'm sick, protest more.
Okay.
Like, really be a whiny baby about it. Like, pick it up from that line.
Yeah, I'm sick.
It's all in your head. Come on over.
I feel like shit, Ferris. I can't go anywhere.
I'm sorry to hear that. Come on over, pick me up.
Oh, you got a frame? Cool.
You're not.
Let's
You want tighter?
just tilt down a bit, because you look like you're looking up at him a little. So I was gonna say, so when we do film you, like look into the barrel of the lens, like break that third wall,
Okay.
and you can even throw some of this kind of hand gesturing maybe in, or like kind of like, you know, when he's like, I'm sick, you're like kind of like this guy, you know, like like you look at the camera and you're like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can play with them, because you know he's just dialing it in, right? He's not really sick, so you kind of try and physically communicate that somehow to the audience that you know he's fucking around.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Got a frame? Got focus? Cool, hit the big red button. And whenever you guys are ready.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Cameron, what's happening? How you feeling?
One quick note, by the way, I love the energy. When you do the very little, like open one eye to look around and then close it and say very little.
Okay.
Cool. Pick it up from that line.
Sorry, can you do that again? Is your get dressed and come on over.
Can't, I'm sick.
I know, because you were thinking about the praise for that. That's good.
No, I just...
It's under my butt.
Oh, it's on. It's on your head. Come on over.
I feel like complete shit, Ferris. I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, well, I am really sorry to hear that. I'll come over, pick me up. Ring. You're not dying. You just can't get anything good to do.
That was a great reaction. I think when you said, I feel like complete shit, Ferris, I can't go anywhere, maybe like do a dramatic kind of like turn your head away from the fun.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. Cool. Cool, let's do a take. Oh, we did a take. We were shooting. Did you cut? Awesome, sorry, I didn't even realize. Okay, let's do it one more time from the top, and then we'll do your part. Cool. Camera speed. You guys are killing it, by the way. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Ring.
Hello.
Cameron, what's up?
Very little.
How you feeling?
Shredded.
Is your mother in the room?
She's not at home. Where are you?
Home. I'm taking the day off. Should get dressed and come over.
I can't. I'm tired. I'm sick.
It's all in your head, man. Come on over.
Ferris, I feel like shit. I can't go anywhere.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. Come on over. Pick me up.
I'm dying.
Ring. You're not dying. You just can't think of anything good to do.
Great job. Okay, let's pull the camera over here. Let's pull it. Let's get a nice wide shot so you get full body on Mr. Bueller. That was really funny. It was a great job. And I love the energy. I like the whole like kind of like that. And you could even do one of this like, you know, like this guy. You know, like you guys like try and really play to the camera, break the third wall, look directly into the lens. Yeah. Square up with him, get wide. Square up. I'm gonna get a tape measure out, like where's Anderson? I want dead center. Let's have a look at that. Cool, you can push in a little.
Yep.
Kill the air above his head.
Four fingers above his head.
Make it 2. Any notes from the gallery? Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, public warnings, theories?
It's funny, it's good.
Awesome. You're all killing it, by the way.
Boy,
Great
getting
job.
very sick.
And I love the eye opening, so it's really funny. And of course, when we put this together, there may be some split screen involved as well, I think. So, obviously we didn't frame for split screen, so it means on this shot, if I want to match the two, I'll have to push in on this one. But that's fine. That's fine. Super center. Cool. Camera speed, please. Awesome. Whenever you guys are ready.
Food, shelter, yes, no.
Ring. Cameron, what's up, man?
Very little.
How you feeling?
Shredded.
Is your mother in the room?
She's not home. Where are you?
I'm home. I'm taking the day off. You should get dressed. Come on over.
Can't. I'm sick.
Dude, it's all in your head. Come on over.
Ferris, I feel like complete shit. I can't go anywhere.
Oh, well, I am really sorry to hear that. Now come on over, pick me up.
I'm dying.
You're not dying, you just can't think of anything good to do.
Awesome job. I think we got it.
Ferris likes to have fun.
I think I think we're going to cut it off there so we can get to the next scene.
Yeah.
But I think if I was to push the scene further, I think what I would do is, can you stand up a second? Let me see that chair. I think rather than playing it straight with the chair, I think I would do something more like, you're like, kind of like, you know, just like, hey, I'm going to call my buddy and tell him to come over. Do you know what I mean? I think let's try and squeeze in one quick take like that. Is that cool? Play around with that. Like, you don't give a fuck. You're not going to sit on furniture like you're supposed to. It's not your style. So, like, totally, yeah, start that way. Because you're not the kind of person to sit on a chair the way the chair was made to be sat on, I think is the point. So, cool. Rad, you good? Cool. Let me know when you're ready. Big red button, please. Cool, whenever you're ready.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Cameron, what's up?
Very little.
How you feeling?
Shredded.
Oh. Is your mother in the room?
She's not home. Where are you?
Oh, I'm home. I'm taking the day off. Should come over.
I
Get
can't.
dressed.
I'm sick.
Dude, it's all in your head. Just come over.
Ferris, I feel like complete shit. I can't go anywhere.
Oh well, I'm really sorry to hear that. Now come over, pick me up.
Dying.
Ring, ring. You're not dying. You just can't think of anything good to do.
Great job, all three of you. Awesome. How did that feel?
Good.
Cool. Yeah. Any notes?
Comfortable. He was comfortable.
Yeah, you're comfy. That was awesome. Great job, guys, and thank you, Rad. That was awesome. Cool. Awesome. All right, next victims. Who we got next? I think we're good there. I think we got everything we need for the scene. Cool. You good? Okay. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. Great job. Great job. Thank you. Awesome. So I think that's pretty much it. I think you guys did really, really good. I'm trying to think what I would do to push that scene further. I would certainly take more time concentrating on the blocking because we just kind of, it was all a bit run and gun tonight and a bit kind of like on the fly, but that one was more on the fly than any of the others. So, what do you guys think? Did you learn anything? Was it fun? Was it cool? Did I do a good job? Are you happy? Satisfaction survey? Awesome. No, thank you guys. This has been an amazing pleasure. That was terrifying. I had a lot. You guys did great. Him not so much. No, no. Let's give a round of applause to Rad for doing the camera work. And of course to Abbey. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And thanks, guys. If you want to see any of my work, I will put something on the board. What should I put on the board? Pat, what should I put up? My hashtag or something. Instagram at Debbie. There's 2 eyes in it, so it looks Swedish. In pink. Okay, that's my tag for pretty much anything. That'll be my website, my Instagram, all the
And
things.
1905 Films YouTube channel to watch shorts and
Sure,
trailers.
if you want to follow me on, I have a YouTube that I do. It's Deborah Richards Film on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Don't watch; it's really cringe, but it's just about my daily life as a film director.
But we have 1905 Films too channel.
And
which has,
okay, I'll go
shorts.
write them all down now. Hold on, I need a whitey thing. Hold on, let me start again. Yeah, let me start again with like not children's writing.
What's the last 4 letters?
Patrick, who's got good handwriting? All right, DEBBIINPINK.
Debbie in pink.
I
one
should
word.
write that again. All right, I've got a child's writing. DEBBIIN. Debbie in pink.
Debbie in pink.
But there's 2 eyes in the middle, so it looks Swedish.
Are
Like
you Swedish?
IKEA. Huh?
Are you Swedish?
No, but I like their meatballs. Okay. You can also see our film studio at 1905films.com. Does anyone know the relevance of 1905? Sure,
Las Vegas.
yeah, the year Vegas was founded. So that's why we're at 1905 Films. And then also my my YouTube is my name, Deborah Richards. Oh no, it's director Deborah Richards, sorry. Is it? Yeah. God, I'm so bad at this. Director Deborah Richards is my YouTube. So that's my URL for everything and my website. That's our studio company. And that is my YouTube. And then on my YouTube, there's links to everything. So follow, like, subscribe. But sincerely, thank you. That was a lot of fun, guys. That was a really long day. That was a lot of fun. You guys are some talented motherfuckers, all of you. Thank you for allowing me to play and learn and do this with you. Thank you, guys. Hey guys, so we just got done with the director workshop. Brad, what'd you think?
It went well. A nice group of people, some talent in there, and also some good direction by Debbie here.
I thought it went great. I thought you killed it. I thought you did really amazing. I know the camera gets hella heavy after a couple hours, right? So that was really amazing. It was an incredible opportunity to work with people that haven't worked before, and it went really good. And I'm really buzzed right now. I'm like all energized. So it's really exciting. I'm so glad that happened. So guys, listen, if you're still here and watching this, I love you dearly. And if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Click on the circle up here to subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow for more film development hell. Peace.